The one of the database too, we have also commenced. Àwọn èèyàn the master for me, at least they have to some extent. And also, we have also brought about the idea of this our online something to at least to correct some notions of what is happening. And that is why we have this on our online short kits, video, and all those things, so that we encourage us to like and share. So that, yes, out of the challenges, there are many. One of them, funding, is a major problem. And I know at the other levels too, we also face it too. In fact, I'm really by you, ordinarily, ibi tá a wà yìí nsìn, mo wo iye àwa tá a wà ń bí. Tó bá ṣe ń gbé approach àwọn who is who níbí báyìí, kò tí ó yẹ kẹ́ ẹ declare by free. Understand? It's a major problem. Then number two, the non-commitment, non-delivery of tax by members. At times you give some of your leaders tax to accomplish, they won't come on time. And by so doing, we'll just be planning this way, they are going this way. It's a major challenge. Number three is the personnel. We're supposed to have increased more than this as far as TMC is concerned. So I'll just limit it to that. Allah.
Considering all what you have said, specifically in the next 5 years, what can you say with the outlook as regards TMC?
I have just mentioned two of it. We want our processes to be what? Automated. Because you see, where the world is going today is the world of automation. It's a global village now. You understand? So if you are not moving at that pace, that is why you see those days, I'm sure some of us here, when you go to a mountain checkbook, people only go to bank. People use checkbook. If you want to pay, if you want to buy, if you want to do anything, you do it at your, you understand, like your app now. You want to so it has, I've seen it. It has beyond the issue of writing check and all these things. You understand? So then number two is that to expand the horizon. As it is now, we want to increase our listing. So inshallah, we are looking in the next 5 years to expand the Congress beyond the shore where they are to some other state of the Federation. Let me just limit to that, inshallah. Now,
Okay, some questions that I answered. So the next question is, how do you coordinating all other the branches, the data from the national?
Well, jẹ́ kí n tún tí n bá gbọ́ yín yé dáadáa, ṣé from the national.
Most of the states are in the southwest.
Okay, Alhamdulillah, like I said, one thing is that I want we interface with all the levels, but we always have what we call the wukalas. Àwọn wukala yẹn ni àwọn wali àtàwọn secretary state tàjọ máa ń ní meeting on quarterly basis. So with that, we give them whatever information or instruction, àwọn máa cascade lọ sí ìsàlẹ̀. However, we also do our own follow up too. So with that, we are able to achieve that. Yes, I'm in Abuja, and then we have the larger percentage of our members are down south. So how do we do it? Like I said, I work with the executive and council. So if there's anything or whatever information that we need to pass across, I work with them. At times, I may need to call some wali, I may need to call some secretaries, I may need to call them and say, this something, how far have you gone on this? So with that, we're able to work together as a team. So I also want to advise us to please, if you have a wali now, it's at the topmost. Our other levels, let us try and work with the wali. And if there's any clarification, if you want to have any clarification, even from the grassroots, all the topmost, bóyá ní Lagos State nsìn, bóyá ní branch nsìn, láti Ọlọ́run ṣògbó branch nsìn, wọ́n fẹ́ any clarification, call your wakil, The Wakil will call the Wali will now get to the national, so that something will make a flow. You understand? Don't just jump the protocol and flow. At times you may have to jump it. At times you may have to, but for you to jump it, ó gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ tó yẹ pé bóyá mo ti ṣègbìyànjú mo ní sọ, but in most cases we do advise us. We want you to travel the way you're supposed to, so that the issue can be attended to. Allah now.
Last one is to take your own thing. Wọ́n ní ṣẹ́ẹ̀dì kan lọ sí yásíkì kan tí Amir kan wọlé àti parí ọjà. Ẹni lẹ́yìn náà lẹ́nu lọ.
Okay, àwọn question méjì kan wà tó ṣe ń pé ó wà missed out. Àwọn béèrè question kan pé lórí ọ̀rọ̀ agboolé. No, màá take ẹ̀. Lórí ọ̀rọ̀ agboolé dógó òjé níbẹ̀, agboolé dógó bẹ́ẹ̀ ni òjé. Then lára àwọn question tí wọ́n béèrè lórí ti qualification náà tí mo sọ tí wọ́n ní pé for record purpose. So èyí tí wọ́n sọ pé lórí ọ̀rọ̀ train, you see one thing ni pé akọ́níká lọ mọ̀ pé gbogbo nǹkan lọ́ba tó ń tó sọ̀rọ̀ mi yé, and as I speak to you now, it's not something that I have control over. Tọ́lọ́ bá níbi ní àjọ ẹ̀ ṣe máa rí ni wáyé láìlẹ̀ hand, tọ́lọ́ bá dẹ̀ ní bí máa tó rí bákan náà wáyé láìlẹ̀ hand sọ̀rọ̀ mi yé. But nǹkan máa ń happen, ó lè jẹ́ by happenstance or coincidence or something like that, you understand? So the current Wali, the immediate past Wali and the two Abetele, his own predecessor, they are not in Nigeria. It's just born on Kandara anyway. So it's not that it's like a change or something that you understand. So here I anyway. Lórí ti qualification, like I said, I'm a fellow of FC, fellow of Chartered Institute of Administration. Yeah, I'm a fellow also of Chartered Institute of Economics, FCE. I'm also a fellow of mi ìrántí that one nínú kìíní. So I'm an associate member of Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria. As a chartered accountant. So I'm also a fellow of Association of African Entrepreneurship. So for record purpose. I think all the questions. Oh yeah, it's a question. Okay, alhamdulillah. No. Nǹkan tó ń béèrè ni pé báwo la ṣe àṣepọ̀ nígbà tá a join TMC. Yes, when I joined TMC, like question the same thing tí wọ́n béèrè lọ́wọ́ mi lálẹ́ àná náà nìyẹn. How did you join TMC? Mo dẹ̀ sọ pé in 1996 sọ̀rọ̀ mi yé. Ọgbà Àgùdà ni mo ti join gbà yẹn. Get me àti one of my brother. Wọ́n máa ń ṣe wáàsí. Then I was with MSS before I go to Ọgbà Àgùdà ní Ìkẹjà. Sọ̀rọ̀ mi yé yín. So when I got there ní Ọgbà Àgùdà, mi àti brother kan, òun ló kírun mosque tó lóun ti débẹ̀ before èmi. Tó wá sọ pé àwọn máa ń ṣe ìṣúra ní mọ́ṣáláṣí ẹ̀yà súnà. Okay, sorry. The question is that how did I become a member of the Muslim Congress? Yeah. So I said I joined, that was in 1996. And how I become a member was that where I was living before, I had to relocate to Ogba. That was in Ikeja. So there is this brother of mine that we have been friends before getting there. He told me that they used to have Usra. So I now went there and attended. That was when I now see that the TMC is there. So from there, I now become a member of the Muslim Congress. Yes, since I became a member of the Muslim, alhamdulillah, you see, one thing is that wherever you find yourself, one thing that speaks for you is your moral. As we all are aware that there are some things that Islam taught us to do, there are some things that Islam forbids us from doing. But with your good moral, we can always withstand the test of time. How? Like we know that Islamically it is wrong for us to start frustrating, you understand. But if you have good morals of greeting the elders, they won't look at that side. But if you are the type that is, you're always pompous, you want to, it's always going to create a problem. Two is that when you have a good relationship with your family, right from the onset, if you have a good relationship, you are good to go. But when you are the type that one, you don't even respect, number two, you don't even care for them, to crown it up, you are like somebody that you feel that whatever they do, you are not even interested. You always have a problem. But when you have this good morals, you are always in good touch, you are of good character with your family, there's no problem at all. You'll be able to cope. Allah now.
Another question was, apart from the progress of leadership, is it the community? Do you have any other responsibility or leadership of this kind?
Yes, like aside from being the Amir of TFC, like my mosque in Lagos, I am one of the BOT of the mosque. And Alhamdulillah, we have been doing well. So, and when you are a board of trustee in the masjid, you know what are your rules. You understand? Like as I'm not around now, anytime I go, I engage myself in the meeting. When they call me for meeting, we try to do one or two things. So it does not disturb anything. I could recall then, even when I was the Rakib of the branch, when I was the acting secretary of the local government, I still do my mosque to mosque dawah. I have a day that I do my mosque to mosque dawah. Because the work of a Rakib of a branch is not something that maybe from beginning of the month to the end of the month. You understand? Although the assignment may say, okay, oh yeah, we want to do this, we want to do that, yes. But you are expected to have a place that you are going to be talking to people. In fact, during the last Ramadan, I'm sure the Baba must have been aged by now. He called me on the phone. He said, Alaji, you can see that long time ago. And that was as far back as almost about 2005 or thereabout that I'm talking about. You understand? So I always go there, do my most to most dawah. No, it does not disturb anything. I was the secretary. I also do my most dawah. At times we do done dawah when we have an overnight tahajjud between after we observe our sahur before Fajr. We'll go around and do more the done dawah. So it does not disturb anything. It's just a matter of how do you understand it. It's a matter of understanding. If you are the type, maybe from you want to move from this place. I've done bus dawah before. Maybe from if you calculate that okay from this place, if you are going for I don't really know much about the distance. Maybe you enter bus from Nyanya to Bega. You understand? Then those days we used to do it. Just do maybe like 10 minutes. Don't let it be something like 30. Just and you must have sort of planned yourself. 10 minutes is enough. After that, just sit down and make it after. So that is it. Allah. Now. Yes, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Sincerely, my brother, it was not that easy. It was not easy because it's a very challenging time. And how do I mean? For every parent that we seated here, you have a plan for your children. But your plan does not it can never go against the plan of Allah. Your plan can never go against the plan of Allah. And which is whatever time Allah has decreed that you are going to stay, you can never extend it. You understand? So, and when that happens, you just have to. Then I used to hawk for my mother. I sell moimoi and eko up to my Form 5 level before I write my WAEC. I sell on Saturday, I sell on Sunday, even weekdays when I return from school. At times, when the moimoi did not get finished, my mom would tell me, I will still carry it and go and sell. I was grown up. There is nothing like shame now, because I know if I don't sell, no food. So, so I just have to. So that is it. So I have to sell, I have to up for my mom, and from there we get little. Even though I'm in between with me and my sister. I'm a twin. So that's it. So we have to cope with that, and little. Allah put his barakah there. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Jazakumullah khairan. Now, Alhamdulillah. Eh? My course of study, accounting. I'm an accountant. Alhamdulillah. Jazakumullah khairan. Subhanaka Allahumma bihamdik. نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك ونتوب إليك سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون والسلام على المرسلين الحمد لله رب العالمين السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.